From KETK, you're watching East Texas Live.
Welcome back to East Texas Live. The 1 in 3 Foundation is Sloan Law Firm's nonprofit of the month, and Maya Golden Bethany is here to tell us more about her organization. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us on. Appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. First, can you tell us a little bit about your organization?
The 1 in 3 Foundation is headquartered here in Smith County, and we serve survivors of sexual violence and sexual trauma who have little to no income. So we provide them with counseling services and support services. So those who would not be able to get in to see a counselor or a trauma specialist, we pair them with a licensed trauma specialist to be able to do so, and also to make sure that we're bridging that economic divide that sometimes prohibits people from getting the mental health care that they need. We have a number of different programs. We focus primarily on the direct counseling support. So if someone gives us a call and they're in need of resources from our organization, then they can reach out to us. And then we have a bit of a scholarship program that allows them to be able to get right in with a counselor, and we fund it. We have a weekly PTSD support group that meets every Wednesday evening. We do lunch and learn activities that are on various topics to educate the community as well as care providers. So sometimes we offer lunch and learns on topics of what to do when someone you love has been sexually abused or sexually assaulted. We also have provided many of the lunch and learns in response to the conversations that are happening in the public or in the media at the time as far as community awareness. This month is, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month as well as Child Abuse Prevention Month. So we have a lot of efforts that center around that with our education programs. And we also have annually the Evolved Women's Conference, which is a day-long event tailored towards the 21st century woman, but we try to gear it towards the professional and the personal. So to help women network and connect, but also take care of their mental health and well-being on topics that are relevant to being a woman today.
Yes, ma'am. How long have y'all been here in East Texas?
We have moved into our 9th year of operation, so we're very excited to have been a part of the community and to be still working with survivors and to have earned the trust of survivors that reach out to us. We know it's not an easy phone call to make to seek counseling support. Oftentimes survivors are coping with a number of different mental health symptoms, so depression, addiction, it can be alcoholism, failed relationships, struggles with work. A lot of those things can be attributed to the abuse or the trauma that they experienced, and so we are a resource and we want to be a part of the community for a long future, and we're able to do that thanks to groups like the Sloan Law Firm that are our supporters.
And speaking of Sloan Law Firm, what does it mean to be their nonprofit of the month?
Truly honored. I'm speechless, honestly. It's great to see that level of support. We obviously don't set out to receive recognition when we're doing this type of work in the community. We're doing it for the sake of helping people heal and live their most vibrant and successful lives. But to have an organization come along and a company to come along and say that they're working with us, that the work that we do matters, it's really gratifying, but also we're extremely grateful to them for not just recognizing our organization, but all the nonprofits in East Texas for the work they're doing.
Yes, ma'am. And May is Mental Health Awareness Month. You know, what is your event in conjunction with this awareness effort?
In May, we are having a short film screening. We've partnered with Austin filmmaker. We are going to be screening the short film Princess and then having a conversation after the film screening. It will be at Liberty Hall on May the 10th at 7 p.m. Tickets are available online. You can go to 1in3foundation.org/events to purchase a ticket. The short film deals with themes that are about sexual trauma, sexual violence, but then also mental health and coping. And so we want to use film and the visual arts as a medium to be able to start a conversation in the community about how we can work together to support and encourage survivors to come forward and seek help.
Yes, ma'am. And you're a part of East Texas Giving Day. When you raise those funds, what are those going to go towards?
Those funds primarily go to paying for the counseling services for our clients. So if you support the 1 in 3 Foundation on East Texas Giving Day, know that you are allowing a woman who otherwise would not be able to see a therapist or a licensed trauma specialist get in and get therapy so that they can start to heal and move forward with their lives.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you so much for coming in and telling us all about your nonprofit. For more information on this nonprofit and organization, you can go to the website right here on your screen.